Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. And if you haven't read the title of this video already, then, you should probably do that. And if you haven't, this is going to be a video. If you don't want to spend $10 on an adapter, if you lose your headphones for the new iPhone 7, or you lose the new iPhone, the new Lightning to 3.5 millimeter jack adapter, this is how you can make one. If you don't want to go out and buy one for $10 or something every time you lose one. So what we're gonna do is we need a good pair of headphones. I have this old pair here. I have this very old pair of headphones here. Well, no, not that old, but they don't work anymore. And I would request, or I would recommend doing this with an old pair of headphones, or really any pair of headphones that you don't use. Like this pair is broken, so I can't use it. Got the little thing broken off there. So these are dead headphones, so I can't really use them for listening to music that much. So it makes them perfect for this experiment. Well, not necessarily experiment because it works. Trust me, I'm a doctor. I know. And then what you want is a lightning cable. Any old lightning cable will do. This one's old, just like the headphones. I have it. It still works, but I just have a cable that I have too many cables like this already, so I don't really need it. So if this experiment doesn't work, then it's no loss for me because I already have a cable that works fine. And what you're gonna need is tape. It doesn't have to be electrical tape. Doesn't have to be duct tape. It can just be Scotch tape. And you'll see why we need that in a little bit. So what you're gonna do is we don't need this. We don't need this little connector anymore that goes into the phone. So what you want to do is get like a knife or a pair of scissors or something. And okay, you just wanna slice this off. Try to get it as close to the connector as possible, and just cut it off. All right, we don't need that anymore. We don't need it anymore. So now it should look like that. It should have no connector on it, and we're gonna do the same. We're gonna do the same with the cord. All right. I want to leave a little bit of extra room, so I'm just gonna fold it like that. Take the knife and just slice it off just like that. So now we have this. We have this useless thing. We're just gonna toss that over there. So now we have these two things right here. We have the lightning connector, and we also have the bare end of the headphones. So we can just stick them together like that. And then this is probably going to be the most difficult part, taping them together. I would highly recommend putting the tape on one end like that, and then kind of just taking the other end and just kind of fitting it in like that. It would probably take two people to do this. Just gonna go ahead and toss that out there. I have no friends, so I kind of need to do this myself. So just tape it like that. There shouldn't be any soldering required. There should just be the two ends of the cable of each cable should just kind of magically recognize that they're next to each other, and they should just automatically connect to each other. So there's no soldering required. There's no sort of you don't need to have any sort of prior knowledge of how that works. So you don't need to have any soldering experience. You don't need all of these fancy tools. And we'll just kind of tuck that back in there. Make sure the tape is on good though, because you don't want the cables to escape each other. It's kind of like it's kind of like doing an organ transplant, where you don't know if the cables are going to accept each other. You just kind of have to tape them together and hope that they accept each other. So now that we have this connection, this is how you solve the problem if you don't have a pair of headphones that are acceptable that work with the Lightning connector for the new iPhone and presumably the new iPads. So that is how you take an old pair of headphones that you don't use anymore and turn them into a pair of headphones that will work with the new iPhone 7. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and you can test these out to see if they work. If they don't, I'm not responsible for any damages done to your own personal property because you were dumb enough to think that this would actually work. Yeah, so I hope it works, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, happy gaming.